take out Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
That shot wide open. Porter's got the first points up on the board for Denver.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Porter against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. A shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way. Murray outside. Outside Gordon. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Over Murray. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Out left to the wing. Jokic passes to Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Very respectable perimeter game that Will Barton has, fully capable of connecting from there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Lowry. And nothing is falling for him right now. Denver's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And the basket by Gordon.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. To the left side wing. Butler, a screen on Gordon. Tucker. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Porter passes to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Over Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Adebayo the screen. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
For the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Celtics.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built. Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jokic with it. Lowry picks him up. And Barton throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Murray against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Over Porter, and it's Miami with another.
You know, you're asking to get burned when Butler is given this type of position. Outstanding work there.
Murray against Lowry. Jokic kicks to Porter. There's the pass to Jokic. Over Adebayo. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
They set the pick. Here's Lowry. The dish to Tucker. Denver grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They get the rebound. The Heat trail by 11. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shots good from Butler.
You know, sometimes it seems as though Butler enjoys scoring through contact more. Welcomes the challenge of converting in difficult circumstances.
The Heat have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Passes it to Robinson. He feeds it to Butler. For Murray. Tries again. And the bucket is good from Butler in deep. Butler's got 6 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Jokic with his screen on Lowry. Murray kicks to Jokic. Trains the three-pointer. Jokic has got his second basket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
To the inside. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Jimmy Butler again. And it's 8 points for Butler.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Puts it up for Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Let's see some numbers here on Michael Porter. Coming off a terrific season. 9th in three-point field goal percentage, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Porter looking it over. Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Adebayo. He dishes it to Lowry. Outside Butler. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Denver leading by 8. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Dishes to Porter. He kicks to Barton. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. To the paint. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Porter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. 8-point game. The pass to Adebayo. Down low. Here's Butler. Drops in the layup for 2. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Robinson against Porter. To the right side. From deep, Jokic. Doesn't go that time. Well, he'd go the other way with it.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Gordon with a screen on Lowry. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside for Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 6-point lead. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Green kicks to Dozier. Green, the screen. Misses off the right iron.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Over Rivers. Ball's knocked loose. Morris against Oladipo. Green with a screen for Morris. Dedmon with the block. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. Dedmon passes to Morris. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oladipo for 3. Green with the rebound. Denver leading by 6. Pass to Dozier. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
1:09 left in the first quarter. Green with a screen on Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Morris kicks to Green. Buries it from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
It's Oladipo on the wing, covered by Morris. Now Hero over Rivers to end the drought. Shots good by Dedmon.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Green with a screen for Morris. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 7. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes it to Okpala. Here's Morris. And he banks in the layup.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn, he sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Rivers out there with Morris. Then it's JaMychal Green. And it's Green. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
And he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet. Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Hero passes to Dedmon. He gets it in there. Dedmon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Green. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Akpala, the pass to Dedmon. Dedmon a screen. Here's Oladipo. And it's Denver with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Rivers in the corner. Morris outside. Green kicks to Green. Pass to Dozier. And he's good on the three ball. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Oladipo against Morris. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Dedmon's got 4 this quarter.
Really good there at reading the defense. Give Oladipo a passing lane in the pick and roll, and he'll take it and make you pay.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks to Gordon. Barton outside. From deep, Jokic. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
A lot of times, Jokic is creating a jump shot for somebody else, but he's just as good a receiver as he is a distributor. And that's pretty impressive for a 7-footer.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Lowry against Murray. And Butler sends it back.
Known for being an outstanding defender, Butler takes a lot of pride in finding ways to get it done in all aspects of defense, including shot denials.
Adebayo finds Hero. And the pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the bucket from Hero.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Porter outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Three shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good, Porter. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master, so I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA. You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
Here is Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Hero. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass. And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Jokic kicks to Porter. Back to Jokic. For three, Murray. And another miss by Denver.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Pass to Butler. And here is Hero. Jokic defending. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Already blessed with an excellent pull-up jumper, Porter Jr. gives defenders a lot of different looks to deal with.
The Heat trail by 4. Now here's Lowry. Floats it up for Butler. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Murray right side. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Crafty move. It's good. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The dish to Porter. Denver passing it around. Goes up the baseline. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
When you can shoot the ball like Jokic can from every level, that kind of versatility makes you a hard guard. And making mid-range shots just adds to his dangerousness.
Robinson for 3. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The kick out to Barton. Cans it from downtown. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. Jokic kicks to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Baseline jumper. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lowry against Barton. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. There's the drive. Adebayo with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Lowry against Murray. The pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. Over Adebayo. And it's Gordon missing. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City. To the middle. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. A moment now to see the numbers for Adebayo. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 18 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Murray against Lowry. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Back to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Porter trying to free himself up. No good off the back of the rim.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Here's Barton, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. And he does everything he can to impact winning.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Both free throws good from Barton. The Heat trail by 3. Passes it to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Barton finds Murray. Over Robinson. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Barton. He's covered by Hero. And that one's good. Barton.
Speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hero on the wing. Martin defending. Hero passes to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Over Murray. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Oladipo for 3. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. When he's right, Clark, Oladipo can take over a game with this athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard, and he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Green deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Oladipo outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You know, that's leadership. Doing what's necessary when it's necessary. Oladipo refusing to let the opponents get away with that.
Lowry against Morris. He kicks to Rivers. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in OKC Arena. Heat moving the ball around. Oladipo dishes to Lowry. Pass to Dedmon. Out to Morris. The pass to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Dedmon passes to Lowry. A second chance effort. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris outside. Can't nail the jumper. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets ahead, up 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Are you looking forward to a matchup in particular?
Yeah, the one on free taco night, baby. We need to make sure we're in the arena for that one.
I like tacos, long as they're veggie tacos, baby. Or give me those vegan burgers.
Put me down for the whole enchilada.
What the hell is a vegan taco?
You never had a veggie taco?
No, there's no such thing. Stop.
Yes, it is. You put tomatoes, lettuce, obviously.
Stop it.
Green peppers.
Stop it.
You get some onions.
Stop it.
Oh, it's great.
How about a little guac on that action?
A little guac.
If it doesn't crunch, it's not a taco.
And now let's talk about the play of the Joker. Big Nikola Jokic doing work.
As you can see, he's feeling good with the shots. He's pushing. He's attacking. I like that he's showing a lot of confidence. Confidence in himself. He wants that MVP bad.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Adebayo. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Denver in the lead. Murray outside. And no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 13.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Lowry against Murray. Left side, Butler. Releases. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Butler's got it all tied up now for Miami.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Free throw good, Murray.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots. That falls, nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Off target from outside. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Will Barton, how he performed last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Lowry against Murray. Gordon outside. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And now a chance to look at Jimmy Butler. Great showing for him last season. First in steals, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. He gets that one. Gordon's got 7 points in the game. Miami trailing. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. That one, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Lowry looking around. Tucker. And the Heat, another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic with the screen on Robinson. Barton drives in. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Got to tip your hat to Barton there. Even when he's under pressure, he finds a way to score.
Miami's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Robinson kicks to Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Will Barton.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Jokic passes to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 9th assist in the game now.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Adebayo finds Lowry. Connects from 3-point range. Lowry's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Heat.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jokic passes to Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Robinson dishes to Lowry. And good that time. Lowry's got 7 points.
That's a nice display of patience inside from Lowry. Didn't rush his shot, takes his time, and really does a nice job sinking these high-percentage looks.
Murray against Lowry. Murray looking around. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Inside. Tries again. And it's Gordon missing.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, and able to help them close this gap.
Robinson kicks to Butler. Launches a 3, and Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Murray against Lowry. It's Barton on the wing. He's got 14. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Lowry. He takes it in, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. Jokic with the screen on Lowry. Here's Murray. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Murray against Lowry. Dishes to Butler. And he drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Nuggets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Murray, and the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 16 points.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
And Miami shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. A different look for Denver. Here's Akawa. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Dedmon. Great D that time from Green. The Nuggets trail by 4. Dozier passes to Morris. Here's Rivers. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. And a miss there on the triple. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Green kicks to Dozier. Morris passes to Green. And again, Denver with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Oladipo. And easy 2 points on the layup. Oladipo's got 5.
Always have to be conscious of Oladipo on the dribble. I mean, he's got some nice street ball handles that can make the defense look like silly putty.
Morris against Oladipo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Free throw good for Morris. Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Both good from the line that time. Here's Oladipo. He has 5. Now the pass to Hero. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. Dedmon trying to break free. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Butler's so capable of dominating like this. Good at getting to his spots and getting into a rhythm as well.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Dozier, and Green now, top of the key. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Hero. A 3-pointer, no good. Denver's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Morris looking over the floor. Passes it to Green. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks to Oladipo. Feeds it to Butler. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Rivers dishes to Morris. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat with the lead. Dedmon a screen. Into the lane. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Dedmon's got 8 points.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Morris, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Oladipo. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 19 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Robinson's checked in for Miami. He hits the second from the line. 1:19 left to play here in the third. Morris against Oladipo. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green with a screen on Robinson. Here's Dozier, defended by Butler. The Nuggets with another miss. And Miami shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Hero passes to Robinson. Here's Butler. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Butler. Morris has got his 2nd bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Green kicks to Morris. Over Oladipo. Morris, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Butler. From deep 3-point range, Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him, and I think there's more where that came from. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
I mean, no reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Free throw, good. Jokic. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
And Jokic drops them both. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done. Jokic doing a nice job there boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And there's the pass to Jokic. The dish now to Porter. Over Robinson. Porter, no luck. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. A 2-point game. Hero with it. Now guarded by Porter. Lowry against Murray. Shot clock at 6. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray kicks to Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Over Adebayo. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Porter. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half. Now, Hero. Martin defending. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Down low. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus. Makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Adebayo, no good on that one.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jokic.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
And the Heat call time here. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off, comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Paul.
Thanks, David. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Count that bucket. 19 points for Bam Adebayo.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Outside Porter. With the drive. To the wing on the left. From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lowry against Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Lowry passes to Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, it's said that the only thing Tucker is more obsessed with than on-court success is his sneaker game. I heard that he literally has hundreds of pairs of sneakers.
Both free throws good from Tucker. The Nuggets trail by 4. Passes it to Gordon. Barton outside. Pass to Porter. Lets it go with a three. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Lowry passes to Adebayo. To the middle. And finished off by Robinson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Jokic kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Lowry passes to Adebayo, and he comes up with the deuce. Adebayo's got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Murray against Lowry. Jokic inside. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got 24.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Tucker finds Lowry. And the 3-ball is good. Lowry's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's Barton, and the shot is long. The Heat leading by 3. Hero with it. And here's Adebayo. The pass to Hero. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. And that one's good. Barton.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Lowry passes to Hero. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Barton. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Nuggets trail by 5. Jokic with his screen on Lowry. Murray finds Jokic. Porter with it. Pass to Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Murray kicks to Jokic. He dishes it to Porter. Outside Gordon. Denver gets it back. Jokic. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami leading by 7. Now Hero. Lowry passes to Tucker. Murray against Lowry. Passes it to Hero. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Porter against Robinson. Pass to Hero. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The Nuggets trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Barton, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you can't try to rough up Barton. You can't get too physical with him. He's very good at using his body against yours to draw fouls.
First one falls for him. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. That one is no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Good on the bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Jokic with the screen on Lowry. Murray finds Jokic. And here's Porter. Jokic with it, now recovering. Outside for Murray, and they double up Murray. Here's Jokic. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. The pass to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Nice D from Porter. Barton outside, dishes it to Murray, and they double up Murray. 3-pointer, Barton, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Lowry. He kicks it to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Tucker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 7.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
Jokic draws the double. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And there's the feed to Murray. Passes to Jokic. On the wing, Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Goes up on the high post. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Porter. 26 points for Jokic.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo with the bucket.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barton. The shot, no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Pass to Lowry. Butler deciding where to go with it. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The Nuggets with another miss.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
The drive by Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
And we see the offensive IQ of Lowry, able to pick up some contact there on the dribble.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
And he ends up making the second, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Explosive night for you offensively. You were feeling it out there.
Feeling it and taking rhythm shots. I feel like all shots that I take are going to go in because I'm so used to taking those shots, man. But for my coaches and my teammates, they got the utmost confidence in me shooting whatever shot because they know it's going to be a good one.
It was very good tonight, Mr. Buckets. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.